Hi there, I'm Jason, and you're watching
Jason! 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 Jason!
Find the product when you multiply 2a minus 1 and 2a plus 1. Is it letter A, 4a squared plus 1? B, 4a squared minus 1? Letter C, 4a squared plus 4a plus 1? Or letter D, 4a squared minus 4a plus 1? What is your answer? So in order for you to answer this particular question directly, you must be familiar with the concept of the special products, particularly the product of the sum and difference of two terms, because there's actually a pattern which you could use to directly answer such questions. So this is the pattern. So when you multiply a plus b times a minus b, the answer is a squared minus b squared. What does it mean? So it simply means that when you are going to multiply two terms which are the same and the only difference is that they have different signs, so pareha ani, so a plus b times a minus b, pareha silang terms a, b, b. Ang first term pareha sa first term sa ikaduha. Ang second term sa una pareha sa second term sa ikaduha. And ang nag-differ lang is their sign plus ani and then minus. The pattern is you just have to square the first term and then minus kadjud na kalingaw the square of the second term. So for you to understand this pattern deeply, I will be showing you examples. So first example, when you multiply c plus 3 by c minus 3. So as what you can see, they have the same first terms and second terms. And the only difference is that they have different signs. So this is plus or operations and this is minus. So as what you can see, this kind of example is similar to the given pattern. So all you just have to do is just to square the first term. So c squared, that's c squared. And then minus yun na kalingaw the square of the second term. So 3 squared, that's 9. So this is the correct answer. What about this one? Multiply 4d plus 5 by 4d minus 5. So this example is also similar to the given pattern, ani. So, same man silang first term, same pa silang second terms, nag-differ lang sila sa signs. So, all you just have to do is just to first square the first term. So, that's 4d, quantity 4d squared, that's 16d squared. And then minus, as always, minus dyan na ani, the square of the second term, which is 5 squared, that's 25. So, this is the correct answer. So, ingana na siya ka sa June og kadali. Now, this time, let's go back to the given question. So let's find the product of 2a minus 1 by 2a plus 1. So again, we just have to square the first term. So quantity 2a squared, that's 4a squared. And then minus the quantity of the square of the second term, which is 1. So 1 squared, that's 1. So therefore, this is the correct answer. So therefore, our answer is letter B, 4a squared minus 1. So let's have more examples. Let's find the product of these two terms. Okay, so again, we just have to square the first term. So a squared, that's a squared. 7 squared, that's 49. So therefore, the correct answer is a squared minus 49. What about this? A plus 5b times a minus 5b. So again, same sila og first terms, same with og second terms. And then nag-differ lang sila sa ilang operations. This is plus and this is minus. So you could use the product of the sum and difference of two terms pattern. So all you just have to do is just to square the first term. So a squared, that's a squared. Minus yun na kalingaw, the square of the second term. Quantity 5b squared, that's 5 squared, that's 25. B squared, that's b squared. So therefore, the correct answer is a squared minus 25b squared. Now let's have this one. 2c plus 9d times 2c minus 9d. So this is plus and this is minus. They have the same terms. So again, just square the first term. So quantity 2c squared, that's 4c squared. And then minus quantity 9d squared, that's 9 squared, that's 81. D squared, that's d squared. So therefore, this is the final answer. 4c squared minus 81d squared. Now what about this? let's multiply 6x plus 5y squared by 6x minus 5y squared. So as what you can see, they have the same terms, first term and first term, second term and second term. So parehas la sila mga first terms o second terms. And then they have different signs, ani this is plus and this is minus. So pwede sila gamitan sa product of the sum and difference of two terms nga pattern. So solution, just square the first term. So 6, quantity 6x squared, that's 6 squared, that's 36. X squared, that's x squared. And then minus, as always, the square of the second term. So 5 squared, that's 25. Y squared, that's gonna be y to the fourth power. So this is the answer for this particular problem. So this time, let's try a more complicated example. So let's multiply 2x to the 8th power plus 3y to the 8th power times 2x to the 8th power minus 3y to the 8th power. So as what you can see, the exponents are bigger than the previous examples. But as what you can see also, the first term of this first binomial is just the same with the first term of the second binomial. And the second term of the first binomial is also the same with the second term of the second binomial. The only difference is just that they have different operations. So this is plus and this is minus. So although the exponents are a little bit bigger than the previous example, so you could still actually apply the pattern of the product of the sum and difference of two terms. Kaya mao man silang sitwasyon na. Pareha naman silang mga terms, naglahi lang sila og operations. So again, all you just have to do is to square the first term. So quantity 2x to the 8th power squared, that's gonna be 2 squared, that's 4. And then quantity x to the 8th power squared, that's gonna be 16, right? X to the power of 16. So we just have to recall your knowledge when it comes to the laws of exponents. And then minus, as always, quantity 3y 8 to the power of 8 squared, that's gonna be 3 squared, that's 9. Y to the 8th power squared, that's gonna be y to the power of 16. So this is the answer. Yan na siya kadali. Although dako ang exponents, but you could actually just use the pattern still. So yan na siya ka sa yun, alright? Now, this time, I want you to try this one. Try to find the product of 3y plus 4z times 3y minus 4z. And you comment your answer in the comment section below. That's all for now. Thank you, more power, and let's keep learning.